Hey guys, it's Rich with your Monday Spot on the Pagan Perspective. This week we're talking about crystals. This week's topic comes from Freedom Fighter, who writes, let's talk about how owning certain crystals has specifically changed your life. How you buy it in the first place, and did it serve its intended purpose? What's the most powerful or miraculous experience you have with them? How important are gemstones in your pagan practice? I want to talk about this because crystal websites have been sharing these incredible benefits of gemstones, and it's good to... I'm sorry, it's good if we can validate what they say. Okay, sorry, my printer kind of printed up kind of garbly at the very bottom of one page, and I had to flip it over, and where I stapled all that. My life is a mess, guys. Anyway, so crystals and gemstones. Now, I have a lot of crystals. I have a lot of gemstones. I don't necessarily work with all of them at any given point. There is one in particular, if I can grab them here, that I have worked with and I've shown on my channel. His name is Chip, and he doesn't like to really be held up like this. He likes to be kind of set down and left alone, or cradled in a way. He's kind of shy, gets kind of motion sick. So anyway, that's Chip. Now, Chip is a quartz crystal and is a sphere. Now, I have meditated with Chip on several occasions. I love to meditate with Chip, and during these meditations, I have actually noticed my intuitive abilities raise. I have actually communicated more with spirits while holding Chip than while not holding Chip. I guess the chance of me communicating with spirits is elevated, is how I should say it. So Chip is a wonderful addition to my crystal collection, my gemstone collection that I have. I have a huge bowl. Actually, I have two medium-sized bowls in my altar room-ish area that I should have actually pulled them out for this video, but I don't necessarily use them all the time. I do use crystal grids. I do use those every so often. It's not something that I do on a regular basis. Maybe I should actually do more of that. And maybe that's what this topic is really getting at me for. Now, in the past, I have carried a little sachet, a little pouch, if you will, of different crystals. One being, I think it was snowflake obsidian that I had in there a lot. And I recently got a ring that has snowflake obsidian in it. So I don't know if that's really showing up on here. But I recently got a ring that has snowflake obsidian, and that's more to do with kind of protecting, letting in only good energies that are coming towards you and whatnot, and kind of blocking away the bad. So that's how I use snowflake obsidian. I have carried in my little pouch, I've carried not lapis, blue lace agate for verbal and throat chakra work. I've carried around rose quartz for a little romanticism. I used to have a necklace that had a citrine on it for, money issues. So that was something that, went along with me a lot. However, I recently, it recently tried to find another home. I went to a movie theater, and the necklace fell off. The stone just fell off. The necklace I found in my coat, but no stone. So it is my theory, or my hypothesis, that whenever a stone goes away from you, whenever it disappears from your area, from you, then it is either not meant for you anymore, or it is going to find another person to interact with. So we are all just stewards of these things in the times that we have them. And I think that the work with me that citrine has done, and it needed to just move on. So no hard feelings. I kind of miss it, but I think I'll get another one whenever the time is right. So yeah, I've carried around citrine, I've carried around blue lace agate, I've carried around snowflake obsidian, quartz crystals, always a good one. And yeah, so let's go down the questions here. If I can flip to the previous page. My life is a mess, guys. Have I told you that? So why do I buy them in the first place? Because for one, I like the energies that they give off. For two, I like the type of actions that they do. I like to use them in crystal grids. I like the look of them. For three, I think they look pretty. They're cool little rocks. Number four, I like to constantly educate myself on things that I don't know about. So if there is a crystal that I don't know anything about, you better believe I'm picking it up. I'm going to try to learn everything I can about it. So there's at least four reasons. I know there's probably more that I'm not thinking of right now. So at least those four should be a solid enough reason to go ahead and get them. Oh, and five, I find them cheap enough because of working in the resale business. I buy things and sell things either online or in my store. So if I can find them at a decent price, I'm going to pick them up. And if I don't connect with them on a spiritual level, I'll sell them to a person who is actually going to get the use out of them. So I will try to pass them on to the family that they're meant to be with. So that's one reason that I buy them. And did it serve its intended purpose? So I don't necessarily always buy with an intended purpose. So therefore, yeah, it kind of can, and yeah, it kind of cannot. So most powerful or miraculous experience you have with them is, like I said, with Chip. Whenever I've meditated with Chip in the past, he and I kind of, he kind of bridges the gap between here and the spiritual realm a lot easier than me trying to just sit there and meditate on it myself. So yeah. And how important are they to my practice? I'd say little to medium importance, because I do love them. I do work with them whenever I have them readily available. And I do enjoy looking at them, even if I don't work with them. I enjoy the prettiness of them. I admire that. So yeah. How important are they? Aesthetically, very. Within my practice, little to medium importance. So, and whenever I use them in spell work and everything, they carry a lot of importance. So it depends on what exactly we're talking about in that situation. So I think I've answered all the questions. I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.